I got the call that I had cancer at work. And so I was in shock, and I left work and I went home, and all the way home I was thinking, I don't know how I'm going to tell Kurt because his mom has terminal cancer. And so for me to go home and tell him I had cancer too, that was just really hard for me to do. So anyway, I got home, I walked in the door, and I just burst into tears. He knew something was wrong right away, and I just blurted it out. I was the best. All I could do was just blurt it out. And he just gave me a hug, and we just moved on from there. But that made it hard because I didn't know how bad it was. I didn't know what stage it was. I didn't know anything. And so it was just kind of like we're going into this blind, just going through all the tests and the surgery and this and that. And you don't know what stage you're at until that's all over with. So there's a lot of worry and there's a lot of waiting. And that was really taxing emotionally and physically.
And it was tough getting that news. It was really tough. Like Darcy said, it's been in my family. I've had close friends die from cancer. But at that time too, as I was in the Bible, I always brought my Bible to all of Darcy's treatments, all of her surgeries, all of her appointments. And when she was in getting looked at, I always had the Bible open. So I got a lot of strength from the Bible. It really inspired me and kept me calm, kept me focused on what I need to be focused on, and that's my Lord and Savior and, of course, Darcy. The neat thing about going through all this is I've always had this relaxing feeling about it, and I think it kind of bothered her sometimes because she's kind of like, aren't you taking this seriously?
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, I think it'll be fine. It'll just be fine.
The good thing about that, though, was he kept me grounded.
Yeah.
I didn't explode with worry. I didn't go crazy with worry.
Yeah.
He would always calm me back down, and I didn't understand why he was so calm. Sometimes it did really bother me. How can you not be upset or whatever? But
I give that all to God because
yeah.
I was in the Word all the time with it, and I always fall back on that.
I think during that time in our lives, I don't think we would have gotten through the way we did as successfully as we did in our relationship and just in my overall well-being and just emotionally and even physically without God. He healed me. He healed me from the inside out. And he healed Kurt too. I mean, he healed both of us. I just can't imagine him not being in our lives. We wouldn't be where we are or who we are today without God. After everything we've gone through, today now I am cancer-free, 7 years. So yay. But it was a huge journey. It was an emotional, physical, very hard journey. But I couldn't have did it without God in my life, without God in our lives. And we're just so thankful where we are today in our faith walk and our journey with God. We have a Bible study group that meets in our home. This is 4 years now. We are involved with the youth here at Christ Church. We're high school grounded leaders. And we just love it. We love being a part of God's family, the Christ Church family, and we just couldn't be happier.
Yep, and happy's good. I mean, me and Darcy, it's not just love that keeps us together, it's the friendship. And that's the part that, we can come home and we can laugh at each other. I mean, it's so fun. We laugh at each other all the time. And she's my best friend.